Right, welcome everyone at the Multi-Network Community Sync. Today is October 25th, and I think our agenda is quite short. I just want to kind of make a call out to the GitHub CAP. Basically, I managed to update the PR, and this is the same PR that uh, I kicked off last year for the requirements. I just updated the same PR, this time with the phase one design. So feel free to read through it, leave comments. What I did there, maybe show some highlights of what has changed. Share this tab. I'm showing the rendered version, the other link. The PR is where you can leave comments. This is the rendered version. It's maybe easier to read. It's quite extensive. So what I did was going through the kind of just the highlight. I added the new story for the kind of to address the attachment. So there is a new story added to the list to define the bandwidth. So please read through that and see whether that works out. Then additionally, I just converted the doc that we discussed. You can see most of those background and then phase one details. This is all the content that we worked on for the last, I think, few months. So this is all translated into this README, this CAP. So please give it a read. I got, I think, all the data from the other doc moved here. I think just what's left is just get the other SIGs on board with this and then help with the reviews on that part. So I would appreciate this group to kind of review the content of how this was translated, if I missed or misspelled something or I missed some key components or something doesn't work after our whole long discussions. Please read through this again. I recommend reading this through the rendered version. It's more easy to the eye to kind of go through this. I would appreciate the help just reading through this and kind of even like proofreading this. Any comments to this?
Hi, it's Apostolos here. I'm from Vodafone. It's actually my second time on this call. I think it's a very good start. I mean, from an operator perspective that I come from, I think it's very good, and we're very interested. I'm not a developer myself. I'm more an architect. So it's an activity that's it's of great interest, as I say. So I've started reading this, and I think it's very good. I'll continue that in the following weeks.
All
So
right.
thank you.
Sure. Appreciate it for the feedback. Yeah. All right. I see someone added. Was that a question from someone? I think someone tried to paste something here. Is that a topic? Not sure.
Sorry, might have been me by mistake. Sorry.
You want to add another topic? Is that what it is, Amy?
No, I just clicked the bottom, click the mouse button without intending.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Any other comments on the CAP itself? All right. So our next step for this is to, as I mentioned, go to the other SIG node that's affecting this and SIG architecture, I think, to talk about the API for the pod and then on the node to how this would behave. So I'm planning on tweaking the slides that I showed in SIG networking with this and go there and talk about the same thing. Hopefully getting some attention from that side to look at that PR. All right, so KubeCon, US KubeCon is approaching. I think that's in 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly in 2 weeks. I was thinking of maybe meet up in person, but question is to this group how big of attendance we are getting on KubeCon. I know I'm being there. Me and Doug, we are going to speak about this effort in KubeCon, so we are speakers there. But any maybe show of hands, how many folks from this group is planning to be on KubeCon, and we can organize uh, some personal some discussion. But if the attendance will be lower, then let's skip it. I don't want folks to avoid meeting the discussion, and we don't definitely want to just discuss between just few people. If we have like a critical mass, then yes, but otherwise we would just skip the meetings and about multi-network and just do it next time. But I saw, thanks, Jaime, you're gonna be there, so definitely let's meet in person. But I think other folks are not.
Yeah,
So
maybe we can just have a more casual
yeah,
meetup.
definitely.
There might be one or two more people on me and Jaime's side that want to chat, but I don't know that it needs to be official if we're not gonna have
Yeah,
a bunch of people.
definitely. I
So,
think
yeah.
that's I think that's what's gonna be okay. So we definitely not gonna do a sync. I will cancel the meeting or at least announce that in the chat as well before that. So we will skip as well this meeting during that week. We're gonna all attend in some probably talks during the KubeCon. So we definitely gonna want to skip this sync. I will let you know everyone beforehand. And basically, this is all I had. Any other topics anyone wants to kind of bring up? I think, as I mentioned, just maybe I will just give you some highlight on what's next for this, at least from my point of view. What I'm thinking, I don't want to kind of lead, but if someone has some comments or objections, let me know. But the next things kind of is to get the PR merged. That's kind of the main goal of this. I would not want to move on with additional discussions about the multi-network. We have the other phases, the phase 2 and to talk about. And so basically there is things to talk, but before we engage in that, I would prefer to do what kind of solidify and let sure that we have some approvals from the Kubernetes community about what we have currently, so that I don't want to kind of dig ourselves deeper into the design without that confidence from the rest of the community on what we did till now. So for now, I would like to focus on merging the PR and having the initial implementation for that PR for the 130. So not this release, but the next release is going to be around April, if I'm not mistaken, and that's going to be 130. If from the experience from what happened that means that we have to have the PR merged by, I think, around end of January. Kind of feels kind of far away, but it's not. It's considering the discussions, the weekly basis of things. That's not so. That's quite kind of. We need to get our ducks in rows to get it all kind of merged and then be able to work on the implementation. So that's why, from my point of view, I would like to kind of focus on what we have today, work on the implementation, and they think on that part definitely. Any thoughts around this? So hopefully we after we will get the PR done, what I would like to start as well with some sort of implementation, maybe plan on what to do, and if we could maybe spread around ourselves some of the work to implement this, that will be helpful, definitely. I think that will be the next part as well, to kind of look at and itemize what can be implemented, split work, if we will have some volunteers to kind of help with this, and then kind of do the implementation itself, right? I think that's all I had. If any other topics anyone wants to bring up?
Not on my side, just a +1 on the timeline though.
Yeah.
Or the next steps. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
All right, thanks, Doug. All right, going once, going twice. All right, folks, that was a short one. Thanks, everyone. Let's meet next week, sync on where we at, what we kind of moved on with. Otherwise, yeah, have a nice weekend. Bye.
All right,
Thank
take it
you.
easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.